There,
really trying to check if it works. Was it called 666 or something like that?
777. No, it's all right. It's coming back on again. Let's see what's going on. Okay, man, I really hate that we lost Civrev's summary, but it's okay. We didn't miss anything like in session this time. So last time they were stranded on Gilligan's Island is basically the. Ooh, I can't. Check out the name of this stream.
The quicker rundown, beacons were sent, stars were consulted, and we generally have the idea now that Marcerine is somewhere off-world, and that we need to go beat the knowledge of where out of some pirate.
Go ahead and...
Get our ship of our own.
Well, yes. Also something to beat out of a pirate.
Yes, and get a ship back. Or a ship. Preferably ours.
That'd be preferable, but... Like, we don't know if the ship that disappeared down the hole is our ship or not. We just know it's a ship.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Just a ship, preferably the one that we already were familiar with, but a
Grace
ship...
could be in Henge for all we know, but we gotta get there first.
We're going to the lead first?
Or I guess I should resume my spiel about the tree since the stream's on now, right?
Yeah.
Was that cut off?
A little, but see, go on.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask Mag since he's the only other one left here. Do you think we should leave the seed for the elder tree here? It's bound to be undisturbed around this island for a while, and the burnt forest usually grow back quite well.
He's gonna make a nature check.
Yeah.
Sure, but I don't know exactly where the best place to plant it is, he says.
Okay. Well, that is the question. Who of you know the most about where to sow a seed?
That would be a nature check if you guys want to know, or anything else.
Why not just plant it where that old temple was?
That seems like a terrible idea. We're trying to plant it somewhere it will be covered up in a forest for a while it matures, not on top of a structure.
Well, maybe nearby. Could be a new home if the Stellar Seekers ever come back.
I guess so. I don't know. It's can somebody
roll that nature?
Roll me the nature to figure out if this is a good idea. Let me see. Am I trained in nature?
Blind or?
Ooh, I am. I always forget this.
You're probably better off than I am. And yeah, I don't. My nature's not that high.
Same here.
I'm going to assume not blind.
I think it is blind.
It is blind because it's knowledge gathering.
Oh, no.
It's knowledge.
Okay, Sivrev.
I can... What?
While things look burnt, you are able to find areas underneath the ashes where it looks like there will be good minerals for growing this kind of tree. You'd know well considering the fact that you used to live in the very same kind. This soil looks quite compatible with it. It's not too far from, about maybe an acre away from, well, not an acre, I should say, but like a fourth of a mile away from the hideout. It would make a decent canopy covering.
Yes, I think I'll leave it here. It'll be nice for to have another one in the world. And I believe it will also help the forest around it.
Indeed.
Seed is planted.
Seed is planted.
Spawn has been planted. Yeah, well, are you guys ready to go? Rue says. We've got to go somewhere, and I'm ready to kick someone's ass.
You know, I think you're gonna need a better leg for ass kicking first. You know what?
I'm totally gonna make them one.
Well, he would take... he would say, only someone I would never imagine anyone out here could make something like that anyways. He'd need some tools first.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that
Billy doesn't walk.
so?
Well,
Wait,
we'll gather materials for that later. I believe the plan for us, we want to go to Henge, but I'm not sure if the rest of this gang that came to rescue us wants to go straight there.
What do you think?
Exactly?
Henge is the
yes, of course.
Check the map.
like open secret pirate capital of the world.
Yeah, definitely. We should go there. I wholeheartedly agree. And if
And
we
we
find...
can. I forget how effective is that disguise ritual? Could we do up this ship to look more piratey, or are we gonna have to do that manually?
Yeah, it's a ritual, so we are supposed to like do some preparation to make it work, and with more than one person, of course.
I'm not familiar. Ping invented it.
Beamly, could you like put it on the chat if you're able?
What's it called? What?
Yeah, your disguise thing. We're considering using it to justify like taking this boat to Henge and make it look more
Oh.
piratey when we go there.
Oh, that. Yeah. Let me post it. Hang on, I'm searching for it here. There it is. Alright, here you go. Mobile camouflage.
Alright.
Going mobile.
So
Now
you
we can hike
use
it up
it.
to 3rd level.
Third
Very-
level.
So it can emit sound, includes functional lighting, illusions that would emit sound, such as the floor. So, you can't change it to a different vehicle, it looks like, but you can change it to, you can change little aspects of it, potentially. And I'll say that if you do
I mean, that's
this,
all I'm looking for.
if you do this, yeah,
to
you'd
make
have...
parody.
You'd have a time to probably turn the ship into something something different looking, as long as it's not like too drastic. What do you guys propose you would make?
Well, I assume right now it's just a standard Armada-looking scout ship, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's actually from the Sea Pirates, I think.
No, it's the Armada. The governor came to rescue us.
It had the flag of the butterflies.
Yeah, that's the Armada.
Yeah,
flag.
it did. Which I need to do a slight retcon. I was thinking that Armada's symbol is actually a dragonfly, not a butterfly. But you know, they still would have the butterflies there somewhere.
So the butterfly just a Coven thing then?
No, the butterfly is a whole nation thing, and you know, they have it's like how the army has a
Oh,
every
it's like
brand.
little localization. So there's a
Yeah.
area where butterflies a thing.
It's
Anyway.
more like different branches. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, changing like the symbology on the ship, generally making it look more piratey, you know. Try to give it a more piratey looking paint job.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna. Well, if you guys want to start rolling the ritual, you may.
Okay,
It's
let's
supposed to be
see.
just crafting, right?
Alright, so pretty much, there's secondary casters who need to do a check for this. So Penguin would pretty much do the main check in this case. And then we need at least 4 people doing the secondary checks.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
Let me just double check my documentation.
It says
You
right
sit down, my
here, gargantuan-sized vehicle. You would need. What is the? It lists here somewhere which kind of
Secondary checks: Arcana or Occultism, whichever matches the primary caster, or crafting, sailing, lore, or piloting.
Yeah.
I've got Arcana or Occultism. They're the same one.
All right. We have Sifra, we have Long.
Are these are public rolls, right?
Yep. These are public.
Okay,
This-
begin
this
the
is just
Arcana rolling.
This is just the magic users who have to do this, right?
No, everybody can, actually. That's the thing with
we-
rituals.
Everybody
Yeah, you can be
but-
part of it just as an entity to sit in our little circle.
Oh, okay.
Also-
well, then public roll it is.
Mimely, I believe you're hot micing, by the way.
Oh, my bad. Forgot I had my bucket with.
All right. Let's check the check here.
How did Long get the highest Arcana?
I got the
check?
highest Arcana out of all you guys, and I'm not even a
beat
magic
all the
user.
wizards.
You didn't even use crafting, which is interesting. But okay, let's take a look at what you guys got.
I'm trained in Arcana, though.
He is quite the conduit.
Now, I will say,
Is this enough
double check.
people?
I'm just double checking the rules on rituals. Full rules on rituals. X.
Still need to get that magic tattoo.
Ah, I see. It's twice.
What?
Primary checks require. Who is the primary caster on
It's-
this? I'm wondering. It's
Me,
Penguin?
I rolled a 9. Yeah,
It
so
should
I
be
rolled a
Penguin.
19. The DC
Should, yeah.
should be 20 if you're going by standard rules. Set DC.
Yeah,
is
I
19,
looked.
But secondary casters either add or subtract away from that DC. So what was everybody else's roll before I decided to use it here?
50,
Longfolia. Yeah, Longfolia would bring you up. You'd be able to do it in a day with
Carrying you.
Longfolia.
There was 2 people because I only see 3 rolls. There has to be 4. It can't just be like 3 and then we call it there. Like that.
Oh,
We
right.
can
We
throw
do
Mag
need
in
one
there
more.
or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mag
Also,
should probably
additionally,
join in.
Civ Rev and Early
For-
Rise
for
would
the
bring them
second
down,
Fem
even
call.
if Longfully would bring them back up. Like that's the back and forth here. Is that what I'm considering?
Oh, do they go back down by 2 each time?
I think it's 1 or 2. Hang on, rituals, Pathfinder 2e. Sorry, I don't do rituals enough to commit it back. Give me 1 second.
That's all right.
So Mag needs to roll a good roll then.
Yeah, basically, it sounds like Mag is going to make a good roll here, and Mag's is not enough to snuff. He's not exactly an arcane specialist.
Okay, let's see here. There are more secondary casters. There's no. Hang on. If there are more secondary casters than checks, the others don't attempt any. Secondary casters attempt their checks before you attempt the primary check, no matter the results. Ritual proceeds. So on a failure, it's a -4 circumstance penalty to the primary check.
Oh.
On a single failure out of all of them, I see. That is a
there
lot
you
of. All right, well, it looks like unless there's a hero point of some kind, you guys are gonna have to wait another day here. Casting the ritual.
Cough, cough.
I can't wait another day. Like I'm going. Like,
Hold
Penguin
on,
is okay
Governor.
with
I
this.
swear I got this.
Penguin is okay
This-
with this because he just needed 2 more days in the off to keep making his hat of disguise. So
Oh, that's fine. All right. I guess we'll put into notes. 1 day passes. A day passes in.
day passes, and pretty much like Penguin's just like, oh my god, you guys are the worst. Like,
Let's do this again.
Real quick
Now
though,
these-
after we did this and during the day, that passes the rest of the time. Because I assume that we do this and we have to convene like the next day and try it again, right?
the shovels.
But in downtime between castings, I want to go look for like the hardest wood I could find on this island.
Oh, you can give me a
whether-
nature.
Oh, got him.
You'll have to look for a nature check, I think.
A
But
single
meantime,
piece of unburned wood.
Burn can actually make it harder, so it just depends.
Oh, yeah,
I need to
yeah.
find
Yeah.
whatever is the hardest, particularly if I can find a chunk that's.
you can actually
Yeah.
see this one, and I'll say though that this is not enough. Though you still are not able to find anything that's sufficiently hard.
Okay.
The quest for wood has failed.
Man, that's the fucking day 1 Minecraft quest, getting wood. Never seen it failed before.
Wrong
Yeah.
biome.
So I'll tell you this, by the way, your companions are kind of just stick.
Down spore.
Your companions do have, and by that I mean, of course, the Sergeant Peku is wanting to talk to you guys whenever you get the chance. It seems one of you guys, but they seem to be fine as long as there's something to eat. And based on how many survivalists and clerics there are in the party, I'm gonna say yeah, you guys have enough to feed everybody there.
Okay, so what do you want?
What are you guys doing here? I mean, you guys got any plan for how to do this? Are we running away to another planet or something?
That is the not the next step. That's wait for phase 3. But first, we need to find out which planet we're going to.
Oh.
The pirates took one of ours, and we need to track them down. We know they've been taken off-world.
Okay. So, you guys are... who was this? Did we ever see her? And I'll remind you that Marceline actually never stepped into that place, so she probably wouldn't have. But she's basically just asking about it.
I don't believe you know them. I don't know how you would know it's a her, but good guess.
Okay. No, this individual, I guess, is what you'd say? Yeah.
If you would, we would like to take this ship to Henge in search of information.
Well, oh, and here's the thing. She's like, well, I think there are some Armada guys stationed there, but, well, you guys are clearly stronger than us, so we'll follow your lead. So she seems to be okay with it, but...
Okay.
But I'm just gonna let you know, we're not gonna follow you into battle anywhere if it's suicidal. As we can see, there's a clear difference in skill.
We're not asking you to fight for us. We're just asking you to get us there.
Oh, okay.
Beyond that, I'm sure we can find our own way.
In which case, you do not need any diplomacy check for them to agree to come with you. Or sail you there. They seem to be happy enough that, they seem to be grateful enough for everything you've done for them before, so they're willing to help you out.
Okay. So the question is, do we just set out for Henge right away, or do we wait another day trying to do our little ritual to disguise the ship temporarily?
You may make your checks.
I think it would benefit Ping, too. Do same so you can get that hat or whatever.
Okay.
Just one more day, which would be this next
Alright.
next day.
Alright, are we assuming we're taking a schleef over the night before we do the ritual again?
Yeah, that sounds like a fair assumption.
Yeah. I'd say that's reasonable to assume. Alright, so what are you guys doing? But make your checks if you're going to do the disguisey thing.
Secondary's got to go first.
Okay, secondaries. Actually, first I'm gonna roll for stars.
Remember, crafting or Arcana are like the two big ones, unless you guys have a specific lore for the other thing. But I don't think many people do with a modifier higher.
Mags cannot do much other than a 15.
Oh, I was so close to.
Give me a second. Arcana. Add a bonus of 2 from the stars.
Okay, another day has passed.
Damn it!
Nobody wants to roll high today, I see.
Oh boy, you're really leaving this one up to me, aren't you guys?
I believe if it does not work today, then we simply head out. Pingwing, your ritual shit. I don't trust it.
You're a third-rate caster with a fourth-rate crew.
Your hero point ain't gonna do shit. We're dragging you down, man.
I am gonna attempt a hero point to change the results.
We didn't even roll all the dependencies ahead of him, did we? Oh no, the unknown was rolled.
And
I'm
doing it to fix my back because of how much weight I have to pull for this team. Okay.
Whatever you want to believe.
And what do you get? Yeah, you get it. It's done. You successfully begin to change the ship
Wait.
as whatever little. My goodness, what is with all the heart liking? Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's Meemly still. I did. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Are you sure that we didn't drag him down hard enough?
Well, just my
That,
sport,
you know what?
yeah.
No, never mind. The hot miking is actually canon because that's the sounds that are created. The beeping, the little jingling of the chains. That's the sound that is created as the magic washes over this ship and it turns into. What do you guys want to turn it into? Like same kind of ship? Or...
We're just turning it into like a
Generic
piratey looking
pirate
ship, like the
Corvette, I
ones.
guess.
Yeah, like the ones
Alright.
that we've seen before.
Particularly generic
Basing it off
swamp
those.
pirate.
It's
ship.
Yeah.
it's just generic pirate ship number 66.
Yeah.
You see, you create a black ship with this flag on its emblem.
And we
I
got,
mean,
it's
with
got
this flag as its
66
emblem.
written out on the fucking side of it.
66. Okay, well that's specific. Okay, you have 66 ship, and now it is ready to go. Peku is kind of looking over at this, and she's like, I don't know how to feel about riding on a ship like this, but it's better than us dying.
You know what Henge is like. This probably catches almost less than 0 notice.
I don't know. Pirates like to probably test their wits. Maybe then we'll have to make a scuffle or two against some of the other clans.
Are you guys ready to set out?
I think we've been ready to get off this island for like the second
of
we got
course.
stuck on here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
All right,
Avanti!
let's go. Guys, make me the 1D100.
Oh yeah. Now this is what we've all been waiting for.
There you go.
All right.
Now this is what I sign on for.
Now this
As you-
is pod racing.
A deep fog envelops you guys as you guys go south here. This fog seems to be surrounding your ship even after you leave these thick clouds. Thankfully, the weather is a little better today than it was on the day you originally tried to leave. And as you notice, though, it's getting unbelievably difficult to navigate. There are small little islands that you can crash into, and your visibility around here, and especially as you go in further this way, is like getting worse and worse to the point that you're almost able to. It's starting to decrease to like 100 feet.
Oh no. How many feet per second are we traveling at?
Pretty fast, actually. Yeah, I believe we did the math. It would. Yeah, I'm wondering. We're probably traveling. You guys are probably traveling. I don't know, a decently fast distance. So
At least one.
at least one.
I'm traveling at a speed of 5.
What's the 5
Dollars.
Gomu units? So what are you guys doing now? Though it seems that it's getting more intense this direction and less intense in these directions.
Well, I assume that the mayor's crew or whatever, the governor mayor, I assume they're the ones actually doing most of the like navigating.
They are.
I mean, I'd be up on like the crow's nest or whatever, helping to keep eyes for any other, like, I guess to make sure we're not gonna hit anything directly in front of us. So I'll be helping out with the on deck navigation part.
Actually, Penguin.
What?
Do you have the cloud manipulation feat for being a hippogriff?
I don't think I do.
What?
Also,
Really?
I wouldn't be able to use it because that would imply I need to fly off the ship.
Yeah.
Bah.
You expect him to just go out and kick away all the fog for us?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
If you were-
I know exactly what Penguin is doing. Penguin is poking the bear, and he's trying to delve further into insanity. And what I mean by that is he's pretty much trying to You know all those feelings you felt the day before that you were making real will saves for?
Mm-hmm.
He's tapping into that and just he's testing what sets it off, and he's being analytical about it. He's like finding his center of knowledge.
What an interesting thing. What kind of check do you think would be the best for this? You'll have to guess
Well,
this
he's poking
time.
he's poking the bear, so it'd probably be a will save.
Alright, you may make me a will save.
Okay.
All right, let's see how angry
bear.
evil Pingling's gonna be today, ladies and gentlemen. I just got home. I got my antifreeze and everything, so we're good to go. All right.
Nice.
Not my antifreeze, sorry, my
Antifreeze.
washing fluid.
There's a bit of a difference.
The will inside
Yeah, one of
you-
them's a wine sweetener.
The will inside of you seems to be getting a little out of control today. Though you can't exactly describe how. This isn't something that seems to be easily analyzed. Every time you try to analyze it again, you seem to drift off into thoughts you can't comprehend.
My guys, I think he might
Well,
be
then
a
the
little bit
entire day,
wacky.
Pingling is just annoyed.
Zany, even.
So-
did you smoke weed?
So,
Yeah,
here's the
smoke,
question.
Smoke weed to increase your will save.
No, I think that's why he's acting like that. What's the name of the drug he keeps talking about?
Pesh.
Pesh.
Pesh, yes, he probably had some pesh before flying off.
I don't want Pesh.
Now he's in the clouds in both
So-
meetings.
No.
That sounds like someone who needs Pesh. Something that someone who needs Pesh would say.
If you guys are letting the Armada crew drive this ship, they are going to ask you, probably the lieutenant again is going to ask you, could we go another route? I think the direct route isn't going to work with this amount of fog.
If you think that is the wisest call,
If
it
it's
is not.
safer, then...
Wait, hold on. What about the other dork?
Huh?
What other
Could-
No,
dork?
the one with the katana. Why don't you just
Could
shoo
we...
off the clouds?
Is this ship capable of simply ascending higher such that we don't hit anything?
I do like that idea, too. Hiya! I'm going to
If we
splash
give
the
the ship-
clouds.
If we give the ship Pesh, can we go higher?
Well,
That's
so
another
let's
great idea.
give you it gives
So
you
what's
the
my answer,
ability,
Triple?
the kicking thing. Oh, to answer the going higher, they're going to say, sure, but we're still going to have to go back down at some point. Yeah, we can try that if you want.
Yeah, see if we can break the fog layer.
Well, if you guys want to, if you guys aren't stopping her, she's going to start ascending because it's better than staying down here. They at least want to get out of here as fast as possible.
Understandable.
The only way to go is up.
Up,
Um,
upwards, at least.
You guys keep on going up, further and further into sky, probably about a couple miles up before you escape the
Wow.
cloud layer. And by the time you're higher up, like you can see a much farther distance of the world. From here, you can see the vortex.
Oh, I
however-
remember that.
There is one problem, and that's that it seems that the area where the wetlands were, the high wetlands, is almost completely obscured by fog on these sides. It seems that the only part that isn't obscured by fog from this high up distance is this part.
Well, that's where we're going.
I should mention
So-
one thing about... Oh, go on.
But
Real quick,
mention
quick.
your thing.
Real quick. So it's not easy to display this on a map, but this isn't actually how the islands are configured exactly. There is a bit of a Z-axis to this, where Hinge is actually a bit higher up than all of these other islands, and they're kind of like stacked on top of each other with trees. It's like this big, gigantic island with huge mountains leading up to other islands. They're like holding each other up. It's like this really weird Minecraft Farland structure.
I see. Well, I think that's no matter. We navigate by the stars. Or, and also the giant vortex over there.
Also, we don't have a really accurate way of knowing what we're going to be landing on. So the hinge part, the part that is visible, is probably where we're going to be going. Yeah.
But the way I see it, we can pretty easily go here to here and then spiral down into Henge.
Alright. If you guys are going to do that, you guys want to try doing that, go ahead and make me another check. Another 1d100.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
Ooh, okay.
Over the fog and through the clouds.
Grandmother's house we go.
No. To the pirate base we go. Honey, you never heard the song before?
We were singing the same song.
Why would your grandmother's house be surrounded by clouds and fog?
Because your grandmother
Yes.
farts too much.
You guys start to go over here, and as that is happening, you notice that things are getting a lot hotter all of a sudden. Like, unusually hot for this high up, Sivrev. You would know. You would know that
Is there a
going
thermometer on this boat?
It's getting to be around 40 degrees. It's getting to be around, this is Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's 80 degrees Celsius all of a sudden.
Alright, so just a summer day. But it shouldn't be a summer day up here. What's happening?
80 Celsius?
No, you'd be dead.
No,
Fahrenheit.
we die.
Fahrenheit.
You said
I said Celsius, and I was like, wait a minute.
If
Yeah.
anyone in a fantasy setting
Retcon
uses
that.
Celsius, they would be crucified.
Yeah. So let's just, for future reference, this is Fahrenheit. All right.
This is
Sorry, 80
Imperial
degrees
world.
Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
680 degrees Kelvin. All right.
Who's Kevin?
Well,
Yeah. Who's Kevin?
Kelvin.
I'm not concerned about the temperature itself, but I'm certainly curious as to what would cause this. But I don't know. We can't really do anything about the heat. We just gotta keep going.
It's
If it gets
probably
hotter, we might have to veer left and see if it
Can
gets colder.
materialize some water to cool the
Is it guys?
I mean, I'm sure that Ping can just start beaming everything with frost rays if you really want to cool down.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
Yeah. If the rookies can handle it, why not?
Alternatively, I could also enact upon you the interstellar chill. Would you like to know what space feels like?
Me? No. I'm kind of cozy in this
Hey,
temperature.
DM, can I say that Pingwing is just being smugly comfortable all over the ship because he's just lightly cooling some kind of cloak that he has? He's just cooling
Yeah. That's
Press to digitizer,
It is
the
one way of
lowest form
handling
of
it.
magic.
Like he has to keep doing it, right? Like he's just like, and then Gunter's just like fanning him or something. Like must suck for
Avanti!
you guys.
Avanti!
Yeah,
We
I
only
mean-
turn off course if the dial hits 105.
I was gonna say yeah, because 80 is just the day. Like it's gonna. I'm curious to see if it's gonna get worse as we go down.
If we hit 105, we veer left. Okay.
Yeah.
Sivrev, I gotta ask you a question. Have you ever been to space ever? I
No,
would imagine
that is a like great aspiration of mine is to visit a moon sometime, but that would require having a interstellar capable ship.
Well, you never know.
Not something I
but-
had before. You've got to. I mean, if you go by like the canonical age I gave Sivrev, he's probably only been with the Seekers for like 4 to 6 years.
All right. So you don't exactly have a recollection of what space feels like. I'm just gonna tell you guys.
That all I know is that I connected upon others.
Yeah, certain aspects of it. But you guys get closer, and suddenly the temperature drips back down, and you guys keep continuing.
How strange. Must have been an updraft. A thermal vent.
Sus.
A
Possibly.
convergent beam of cosmic rays, perhaps.
Wait,
Curious.
wasn't a big evil yellow circle sphere hot or something?
I couldn't
It
tell you
didn't
what its
actually
temperature
burn
was,
us.
but it.
It didn't burn us.
You could assume that it was hot.
Well, I was just thinking maybe we're flying closer to that thing.
That thing's
be
long
great.
gone. Hopefully, it doesn't come here. If it
So
still
as you-
exists, it seems like a temporary existence.
Oh no.
Unless it keeps
Since
coming
this is
back.
a side, we might as well check Henge before.
We
the
can.
circle
Can we see
shows.
Henge from here?
With all of these random assorted islands stacked on each other, it is a little hard to get a look at where Henge exactly is from this without some help.
It hinges on
Some
how
help.
much we can see through the fog.
It's more
absolutely willing to like jump off and try to.
So
Drive
are
the
you
ship by
saying
itself.
I should look through the spyglass and give some perceivos?
You may,
Or
if you
what?
wish. Also, Savo, you are also free to go jump off and scout a little bit if you can fly.
I'm gonna see what I can
Yeah, I'm
perceive
gonna
through
do
the
that.
glass.
Do I need
Damn
to
it.
roll
Blind.
I know.
Both
I
of you
know.
roll a perception.
Perception. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Person
All right.
knows.
As you guys are approaching, the governor's like, are you sure we really have to go to Henge? This is a dangerous place, you know.
You're having second thoughts about this now. We're
I've
already
always
here.
had second thoughts, he says. I'm just along for the ride.
So you're having 15th thoughts.
That's more like it. I like that phrase. You've always
Have
been
you
the
tried-
smartest, I think.
Have you tried having no thoughts?
That's really difficult. So, Severev, as you're looking out, you can't exactly find something. Savo, you start to fly away from the ship. You're much faster than the ship, I will say, because at this point they've slowed down considerably.
Okay.
And I'm looking for suitable landing spots since I'm helping on the crow's nest. I'm looking for like any kind of clearings or a place that looks safe-ish to land.
Savo, you start to fly through the fog, and it seems that you might need to actually get out of the sight of the ship for a little bit, because it
sounds
looks like there
dangerous.
is some light. There are some lights in the distance, to the south of you. But, can't exactly make them out too well from here.
There's some
Ugh.
lights that I can investigate further.
Shall I
Going
cast
away
us
from
a
the ship.
beam to pierce the clouds?
If you're gonna fly farther, you might want to tie a rope to yourself or something.
I only
That
got
rope's
50
gotta
feet
be
of rope.
massive, though.
Now on that idea, I will say every Armada lad does actually have quite a bit of rope on them, and they could start
Or something
tying them
thin.
together.
If you have a long length of rope, it's gonna get real heavy real quick. But
Savo can handle it. Don't worry about it.
Are we certain that Savo could navigate at all?
No.
Were they
No.
to actually find it and
Now,
come back?
I will say, Savo, here's the way it is, right? What you see, what's a little bit further, is you're pretty confident that has to be something. And I'll say that confidence is further increased when you see a ship flying towards those lights.
Ah, okay. Seems we got the confirmation we needed to see something at least. All right.
Okay.
Let's just send Sabo back and have her tell the rest of the crew about it.
Are you sure you want to go there?
That's the only
Adam
place
says.
for us to go right now. We need something there.
Where's
Begin
the
Mary?
downward
Mary,
spiral.
we need some planks.
All right. This is going to be a little bit slow, and they will painfully slowly start descending to Henge.
No,
Really, really
dramatically slowly.
Downward spiral. Downward spiral.
Downward
Now,
It's like insanity.
there are a lot of rocks here, and they're gonna say, It would really help if we had somebody to flag our ship down to where it is, because you guys are like starting to see what looks like could be docks, because there are ships leaving and going towards this like little clearing in a bunch of like, it's a little hard to describe the structure of this whole area. It's like a lot of rocks upon rocks. There's like it's like a gigantic farland structure. Like I said, it's really big. It adds a lot of verticality to it. There are a lot of random little floating islands in there.
So the problem is like our visibility of where we're going.
Yeah, they want somebody to kind of like lead them down potentially as they start descending a little further.
The landing dock is shaped like a QTE minigame.
I'm curious.
Of landing.
Does anyone here have like a real shiny silver bowl or a mirror or something?
I'm
It's
glad
an
you asked.
unusual object nobody has
That's when Pingwing he whips out his predictable silver piece. Wow.
Okay, that's a bit too small.
Oh, you're no fun.
No, the idea is that I will conjure my like maximum number of light bulbs, put them all in one place, and put a reflective thing behind it to give us a searchlight.
I'll raise you one better. He pulls out his shovel and he
No,
just
but
starts
I've got one of-
digitizing it to be really shiny triple.
Like shiny shovel with
and then
lights on it.
He shows it. How's
I got
this
one of
look?
these.
I have a
Sunlight.
broken steel shield.
That's one way to do it.
I've got two of these.
Bottled sunlight. Okay.
Well, you really didn't need to mix anything. I can make enough sunlight.
Hold on. Bottled
You
sunlight
asked for
is an
light.
alchemical item that you have neglected to tell Pingwing about.
Well, you neglected to tell me about the stuff that you had in your book too. So
I didn't neglect to tell you. I just said you just have to have the gold to do it.
So as you
Okay,
guys,
so what's going on? Are you gonna let me use the light bulbs that are
I'll compare books
completely
later,
free, or
too.
are we making potions now?
You can use one. I've got two of these I made this morning, so you can.
Oh, you made them this morning. I mean, if you
Yeah,
want to use
you-
them, go ahead.
I don't care. You're asking for stuff. You don't want to use this and do your own thing. Do your
I
own
just
thing.
asked it for a collector.
all right, go. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it?
Yeah. What are you doing? Use it or not? I don't care.
No,
look.
you brought up you have the item. You have to decide how you're using it.
I asked
'Cause,
if
Mint.
you want to use this, use it. If not, whatever.
Look, I'm sure we can find a use for that later potentially.
Oh,
I'm
I
going
can
to,
find, he's like reaching for it. Oh, I can find a use for this. Whoa,
Oh, of
whoa,
course.
whoa.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if Funk Fully has given it to him, but he's taking this opportunity to see the shiny bottle.
You want
Shiny
it?
bottle.
Oh, I love the shiny bottle.
I mean, I could. Just drop this in party loot or something if you want it.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna
a-
cast as many dancing lights as I can and converge them on the shovel for
Yeah.
Pingwing to use as a searchlight.
This is a second level item, so if you're letting him borrow it, he's gonna just be spending the 2 gold pieces it takes to. Learn
Yes,
the
you and
formula.
I are the same on that. Yeah. Quantity 1. All right, I just moved it to party loot. You can take it if you want.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. What's the reflection idea again? What are you trying to do?
I'm just making a
he's-
searchlight. Pingwing's
Yeah,
shining up
he's
his
making a-
shovel to be reflective, and I gave him like,
So the
I
only
don't know exactly how many light bulbs I have now that I'm level 6, but
Wait,
probably a lot.
Is it nighttime?
Uh,
Or is it
the-
daytime?
no,
It's
it's
the
foggy.
It's daytime with fog.
So when you guys start to descend, the only concrete action I've heard so far is from Sivra with the searchlight idea, and I will say that you are able to start. They are able to start descending a little bit faster because of that. They have a bit of confidence, and soon enough, as you guys get a little bit closer, you hear, or I should say, you see a dock and some houses and some lights.
Duck.
A duck.
A dock.
I give bread.
You guys see a dock in front of you with couple of ships approaching. One of them bearing an Armada sigil on it, and the others that are, I should say, the another one that seems to have arrived a little bit earlier, seems to bear the sigil of the Swamp Pirates.
Ah, I see. It's more again. Oh boy.
Glad they can all be friends.
Now,
Alright.
you're seeing something is going on down there, but you guys are descending still quite slowly. It seems something is playing out down there. But they are surely but steadily going down, kind of trying to dodge any little floating rocks in this weird, very vertical space you're in.
Well, Saba's gonna take advantage of the fog and knowing that the dock is right there. She might as well jump off the ship and see what's going on from a little closer. Hopefully being obscured by the fog, of course.
You can make me a stealth roll if you wish.
Alrighty. No modifiers, right?
If you wanna argue that the fog is a modifier.
Well, I will apply the modifiers myself. I change the DC basically.
I see.
Hiya. Be gone, fog. Poof.
Penguin, you move about one square foot of fog with that.
Heck yeah.
It is
he
quite
pumps his
thick.
fist.
All right, Savo. You start to descend further and further and further until you see some Armada lads getting off the ship and holding out like knives. They're like pointing it at everyone, like, all right, get ready. Something big is happening down here. As
These guys
Savo,
are Armada guys, right?
Armada.
Yes.
Yeah, but only
Now
Savo can
remember-
see this. I
remember-
should mention this.
Remember,
The
our ship is full of
instigators.
Armada exiles, not like
Actual
those
soldiers,
guys
yeah.
still aren't friendly.
And we are also looking like a pirate ship too, by the way. So
Yes.
Pingwing is activating his own.
Wait, no,
side
Penguin,
of
you
the
don't
side.
see this. Yeah,
Oh.
I see. This is fine.
Just-
But no, Penguin, you don't see what's playing out right now. Only Savo does. But yeah, if you want to add it to disguise, because you would see that there's an Armada ship, so I'll accept that.
Yeah, it's Armada ship. Yeah. He's
Well-
debating whether or not, like, he could probably be like, since he doesn't know what's happening, he's going over to like Severev. He's just like, so should I carumba it up or?
That is up to you.
Hmm. Ooh.
I prefer not to get involved in this dealing, whatever it is with the Armada.
No, it's a good cover.
So just to make
Oh.
sure, the Armada are like holding some like swamp
Swords out. They're holding swords out and they're getting off. They're disembarking
They're
right
acting
now. It looks like
hostile, but they have not engaged.
they're getting off.
they are claiming land for the Holy Roman Empire.
Okay,
Alright.
so the Armada are basically
HRE.
attacking them.
HRE.
So,
I'm getting them.
Savo, you're still well hidden. It seems the fog is providing you ample cover down here. So
Okay.
you see this very fancy looking guy stepping off, and he's like, "Take me to the leader of the Swamp Pirates. We're here to take him down." You see a griffin. He's a yellow griffin with slicked hair.
Well, please tell me his
Boy.
name's up.
Come on, we're waiting for him. You see a couple of swamp pirates pulling up, and they're like standing around him. Very well. My name is Captain Avery, and I am here to destroy the swamp pirates. Where is your leader? Your closest one. We will take them down and arrest them first.
Okay, so Mr. Avery, right?
Yes, Captain Avery.
Yeah. Captain Avery, the yellow.
He's
griffin
yellow.
from what-
Yeah.
Is this just asking? Is this the guy that was deposed earlier, or is this just another guy we've never heard of?
I think it's-
You've never heard of this guy. You've never heard of this guy.
I'm just
Yeah.
making sure.
Okay, so in terms of, because they were
Okay.
talking about like lieutenants earlier and stuff, Pingwing's probably taking some notes on Armada captain structure. How high is captain on the rung of things?
A captain is Mora was a captain, and it's below a commodore, and Commodore is below the Admiral rankings, and Admirals are a big deal, but...
At least we can't see him, though, Ping.
Yeah, you can't see it. Well, I know, but you guys are kind of just, like, preparing, I'm guessing, if Savo brings this back.
Yeah,
It's more if you guys take actions based on
I'm
it.
assuming that Savo's gonna come
Unless
back
there's
and
like something
relay
else
this.
that's
So-
really happening again,
So-
Sabo might as well come back to the ship.
Okay.
This mare steps up, Savo. Like, you see this mare stepping up the ship. Who are you supposed to be? I take it you're the leader of the Swamp Pirates? No. I've never seen you before. That's right. I'm a new captain on this planet. Mora hasn't been doing enough. And I'm gonna solve the problem. Thank you.
I like this guy as the new captain, honestly.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
You don't seem to understand how it works, do you? I don't care how it works. Put your sword up.
down
No,
here.
Savo. No, you're not. You're not down here. Savo's saying this. He points like a sword at him. Put your weapons up. We will fight you, honorable. We'll fight you honorably. Thank you very much. Let's go. He pulls out his. All of them start pulling out their
Thank
swords.
you very much.
And they start to run at this lady. I'm going to show you what she looks like in chat, guys. I'm showing it. A chat to images isn't working because of stupid Foundry. Here is how she looks like. This it's a bat pony. You see this bat pony carrying this gigantic bow staff. With
Boy.
Savo, they like start running at her. They start running at all of these guys, these swamp pirates. And she does one swing with her bow staff. There's some weird like mist going on, and all of them like clench their throats. This is a waste of my time. Destroy the ship and throw them all off the island. Enslave anyone who wants to join.
Oh, how rude. I want to join. Okay, become a slave.
Well,
Okay.
it's more like if you want to live, you become a slave, basically. She basically poisons them all, and a couple of this other guy who looks like this. He's gonna walk out. What's going on here? You see another stallion, Savo, who looks like this. I see we got a little trash to take out. Let me handle this. He pulls out a gigantic sword and swings it once, Savo. Savo, the entire boat is cut in half.
Oh boy. This is definitely the time to be barging into this.
Are you like ever going to come back and tell us about this stuff?
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna keep waiting here until Triple runs out of bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Sabo comes back and informs him about all this stuff.
Well, it sounds like the disguise was a good idea.
I'm glad you said that.
But maybe not for the pirates. We may try to disguise ourselves as the pirates instead, not the Armada.
What?
The pirates were the ones that defeated the Armada down
Yeah, we're
there.
disguised as a pirate ship.
But
Everyone except for Penguin right now.
Pirate? That's the real question.
Okay, so you come back. Are you telling us the pirates are the good guy? Like we should be disguising, or the Armada people?
The pirates are the
saying
winners.
the pirates
Because
are
their
winning.
Armada
That's what he's
is
saying.
wiped out,
Gotcha.
The pirates just poisoned all of these guys and cut a ship in half. That is how well they are winning.
We're winning.
I saw a boat in half.
And using the power of flex tape.
Yes.
That's a lot of damage.
You guys just send a little bit further.
All right. Does anybody else want a hat of disguise? I have 2 of them now.
Oh, I would enjoy that.
All right, you could borrow one.
Man, the way you described that.
That
That bat pony.
Hat of disguise to Rue. Probably.
It sounds so
He might be
familiar.
a
Like
little
I've seen them before, but in a different life.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
Something about the sword. Something about that bow staff.
bow staff
Rue is
poisonous,
going to.
giant sword.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Real quick. The Hat of Disguise, is it like, does it have a limited amount of activations, or is it just like a passive you can look like things?
Once per day, and it casts a first level illusory disguise, which lasts, I believe,
A minute.
I mean, no.
Oh, activate in a
No,
minute. Sorry.
no. A first level
Probably a
one lasts an
day?
hour.
An hour?
Oh,
Okay,
huh.
so I've got an
Mhm.
hour of disguise in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. In that case, I won't
Rue-
use it on funny things.
Rue also is going to request that he has one because he's the only one in your party who has actually confronted these guys. And actually, Savo, how much do you describe these ponies? Do you, the individuals that you saw down there?
Well, I'm gonna definitely point out the two juggernauts that were the bat pony with the bow staff and the giant stallion, unicorn
Wait.
stallion with the giant gut sword.
Did you say bow staff and bat pony?
Yes.
That was the one who took our ship. She was the one.
Boy.
Rat
Ping-
bastard.
Pingwing's gently handing him like a hat. Well, that's a crying shame for him, isn't it?
No,
Her.
it's the woman
sorry.
who was. The him he didn't seem to know much about.
I'm afraid we might have to acquisition that particular individual.
Let us go.
Maybe we
If
should
you
grab
got-
another ship. Let them have flowers.
You guys keep descending a little further and further, but you guys get to below. I'll say that the one thing that your perception check wouldn't have gotten you, you are able to notice that your ship is sitting there on the docks.
Oh.
Ooh, the Grace?
Yeah, Grace is on the docks right now.
Oh.
Now,
Ka-
How curious.
Karumba looks towards you guys. I got a crazy idea.
Alright.
I'm
let's
listening.
And
hear
what's
it.
that?
I'm listening.
If we could keep them away from that ship for a whole day, hell, why don't we just make this, actually, why don't we just make this ship look like that one? Give them the old 1-2, and switcheroo.
No, so we can't actually do that.
Well, the
Or-
thing
or
is,
like-
though, with
Ethically
gonna leave
speaking,
But the third
we-
is stranded.
we're
Yeah,
not trying to strand the governor on
I would say-
Henge.
yeah, that's
The ship isn't ours. We're simply being chauffeured to Henge.
We need
I'll
both
show you
ships
what
to
this
get out
place
of
looks
here.
like. I'm gonna show you what this place looks like.
If you wanted to maroon these folk, I think that would be a little aggressive. But
Also, they are listening.
Welcome.
Well, no, he's not saying like ruin the current people. He's just saying like we see our ship at the docks. Why don't we make just like this ship look like our old
Well,
ship?
that other
Take
okay.
the
Here's
old
the
ship with
problem with
everybody
that
else,
plan.
like-
Our ship is significantly smaller than Grace.
Oh,
But the other problem with that is they'll have eyes on the new ship, which is looking like the old ship. So how is that ship also going to get off the island?
I didn't realize it was bigger or smaller, so that's gonna change.
Yeah,
this
we have
plot,
a
so.
smaller ship than Grace. It is significant.
I like the idea, but we need to come up with a little bit more of a solid plan.
Okay, the first thing we need, for the sake of the you guys, is the information on where Marcerine has been taken. Then we can worry about acquiring a ship.
Yeah, we need to
The-
find out that we can get off here so that the governor can also
Things
leave.
to do.
Yeah.
Acquire the information on Marcerine, acquire the ship. Optionally, get either our ship or at least potentially get all the stuff that was on it, because we left a fair bit of things on that ship.
Let's not forget the Mercy inhabitants. They
Now
were
I'm gonna
also
mention.
captured.
I'm gonna
and
mention
also
one
a
thing.
measure of. Sorry.
What am I mentioning?
You guys are descending down here, and this is what you're seeing of the town right now. That's all I wanted to tell you.
So have we docked at like an empty port here?
You are free. You basically are hovering over the town now, and you may talk if you wish. It seems that all the pirates have left, and I'm going to draw where the destruction of the last ship was. It was here, you know, the last ship, and then I'm going to finally draw where your real ship is, which is this one. They're starting to some. It looks like some dock workers are like walking towards this ship and starting to take it apart after it was destroyed.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
I also, another priority is to find a measure of very hard wood.
Well, that broken ship could definitely work. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So what are you guys doing? You're hovering over the thing right now.
I'd say we need
Summer's
to
just
go
gonna
dock.
Jump off and
Let's-
see if she can just come in here. First of all, see if it's actually.
Well, the rest of us will dock ship like a normal fucking person.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me for having wings.
Pingwing is going to be frank. Probably the best if we find some kind of just like scrap metal or something. Maybe like try to just pay off some of the dock workers just to give them a couple pieces or something for Long Foley to make a rudimentary leg for Mr. Guy, because
Yes, of course. But first we need to
hang on,
land.
Yes, we'll land, of course. But like, just
Why do you
because,
think
like,
I'm?
you know,
Why do you think I'm
if
looking
these
for
guys,
hardwood?
if these guys do be getting saucy, McDonald, they probably good to have him have that hat of disguise and a walkable leg, so you know it's more obfuscated.
That's not just a
Zus.
You guys land, and I will say that Rue is not comfortable getting off the ship right now because he's pretty well known. At this
Well,
point.
for the moment we do have Mag as a valid companion. I am,
All right.
which by the way, Mag, I am sorry to have you dragged into all this. It's not my intention to involve you in the affairs of Underlanders and whatnot.
I think we don't.
So let me pull it up. I'm going to have to bring him back because I don't know if I have him actually here.
Who?
Let's see.
Oh, Mag.
Mags, yeah. I do have what NPC I used for him.
Did you delete the other PC tokens, by the way?
No. Your tokens are all here. Oh, weird. Are they gone?
Yeah, they disappeared a little while
They're
ago.
not visible.
You control
Interesting.
Zeds.
Oh, yeah, maybe I control Zed.
But the last action was building that square over there.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you back to where you originally were, real quick.
I was right around here, like approaching the unrestricted ship. Yeah.
Okay, one more. I'm bringing him in early.
I want to specify his Lieutenant Karumba outfit. It doesn't have Armana's signature on it. It's more just like he's kind of just this old man with a trench coat walking down the... Like, it's probably got like a patch or two on it, you know. It's got this...
Regular guy Karumba. Okay.
Regular guy Karumba. This is undercover Karumba.
Undercover. Well, does it look like there's any goons approaching us for docking fees, or is this a lawless country like I'd expect it to be?
These guys don't seem to be haggling you right now. In fact, they look terrified of you because you've gotten off this ship.
Yes, hopefully those Armada goons keep their heads low enough. I can't be responsible for them if they...
Oh yeah, they've hidden themselves under the ship. By the way, we've got 8 more minutes before halftime.
So unfortunate. So...
All right.
What can immediately be seen around here? Let's see. What is this structure over
This
here,
is
like
your
right
ship.
to the south of me?
This looks to be equipment for like tying the ships up, basically.
Where is
You
that?
see
No,
also-
I'm not talking about that thing to the south of me. I'm talking like up the hill there with a pipe going into it.
You see a large, basically, you see a large house, not a house, it's a large tower, a circular tower, about 3 or 4
A lighthouse?
floors high. No, it's not a lighthouse. It looks to be more just like a tower itself. Though, you know, like, I know this is kind of on the fly, but that's a genius idea. Yeah, this seems to be somewhat of a lighthouse. It just doesn't seem to be on today.
Oh, well, would have helped. Assholes. Couldn't find
You're
enough whale
talking
oil.
to pirates. They much prefer to be discreet rather than safe.
Oh, everyone knows where Henge is.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, Salva's just gonna attempt to like get in the old ship, see if anything stops her.
These guys kind of are like giving you stares. Like all of these guys are witnessing you do this, Savo, and they're staring at you, but they're not stopping you.
Yeah. That's
Savo's on our old ship now.
Yeah, she is. It seems. Yep.
Well, she's gonna rummage around, see if any
You're
clues
gonna
she
get a
can
message from Pingwing, very whispered in your ear. What the fuck are you doing?
Also, are you on the map? Are you on the map? The Longfolia? Did I like get rid of you?
I am on the
somehow?
corner. I'm on the east corner.
I
The
find
east
hole
corner.
to
I
lean
saw you
on.
for a split second. I don't know where you went.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh look, I didn't even notice.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of, I'm just taking a
I
look
did a
around.
walk by, and
I'll
I'm doing like
reply
the
to
little
Pigman's
side eye
message.
glance to see if there's any like which side it's moored on, like and kind of what's keeping it tethered there right now. And but I'm also walking just to the end of the dock to kind of look, but I'm not kind of like trying to be surreptitiously looking to see kind of like how it's actually moored.
Well,
In the
as you're
meantime,
doing
just-
that,
Well, in the meantime, Sava's just gonna try to search for some clues in the
I
old
didn't
ship.
hear Savo's answer first.
I'm just taking a look-see.
Without a disguise?
Yeah.
I don't think they need one. I haven't
And
seen or
thus,
anything.
I'll just roll some perception to like see if she can find any clues regarding
How deep in the ship-
content.
how deep in the
As
ship
deep
are you
as she can
going?
make. Yeah, just
Okay,
barely as deep
well-
as she can go. It's like she owns the boat or something.
Savo, if you're going to the deepest recesses of the boat, you do feel like this. You just get the feeling, but you can't tell exactly what's going on with it. That this is like out of use. Something isn't right here, but you can't pick up what it is.
Okay.
He took out the hamster.
Something that like. Never mind.
Anything else of note?
Uh,
in this
yeah.
old ship?
That's all your perception check got you.
Ah, that's so sad. Okay, well,
Gotta find our party loot. If only we should have sent Savo in with the bag of malding, and just hoovered up all the party loot.
Well, if
Are
she
you-
explored like every single confine, the only thing she gathered was.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Are you looking for where you guys kept your party loot?
I'm just looking for like general.
I'm
clues to-
thinking
to
Ping.
what happened,
I'm
you know?
gonna approach Pingwing about this. So now I've seen how much impunity Savo is afforded. I think we can get away with this just walking in. Yeah, let's get on there with your bag of molding, and we'll take back what's ours for the moment.
He Midwestern
tools would be
slaps.
nice.
Hang on. He Midwestern slaps his knee, right? He's still in character. Slap. Alright, I guess I gotta do this too, huh? And he's just kind of like walking off. And he could just like, as he kind of like passes Sivrev, keep an eye out, huh? And then,
I'll keep an eye out. I'll lean on this post all leany like.
yeah, he just kind of like walks over. Evening, gents. And then he's just kind of like walking up like he owns the place too. He's gonna do it.
Are you, sir? Are you one of the masters? Yes. I'm sorry. I just have to ask.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was kind of looking for my partner. I heard that they came back onto the ship. Bird, about yay tall. You seen her? She came on this way.
Give me a deception check.
All right. Plus, nope, there's 0 point in that one.
Oh
All
wow,
right.
that's pretty convincing, Pingwing.
Hoorah.
Oh no, Kreen.
All right.
Plus 4 to that roll for the disguise.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you are just a regular looking guy, and this guy is like, I'm sorry, sir. I need to go talk to someone. He's gonna start walking away.
Quickly
Well,
now.
Hurry up.
And
Better-
you get a message from Pingwing. Talk to that lad. I think he's gone to me.
Uh,
Okay,
He's on his way out.
I'm gonna head
Passing
off
that
to
baton
intercept.
to you. I'm sorry.
What?
But
He's passing that baton on to you. Like,
By talk, I mean
What?
chloroform.
Who did you send the message?
And it's out
You
of
sent the
sight.
message to me. So
Oh,
I said to Sif.
Wait, hold on, Triple. Like,
Yeah.
specifying who I'm sending the message to was to Sivrev.
yeah, and I was gonna
Pass
go
on the
after the
baton.
guy, but
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
okay.
Triple's saying
All right.
he's already gone.
Well, if you were gonna go after him, what are you doing to him, Sivrev? He's back. Let's say in that interleaving time, what did you do? What did you do?
I am just I'm going to follow him in the most menacing manner that I can. Like I'm being
All right.
entirely obvious about it.
All right, you begin to follow him. This is where we will have to give pause because I have to go to work now. But I'll see you guys in Hanaq 19.2. Goodbye for now.
That 6-8.
All right, see you guys in about an hour. Yep.
Okay,
Or
time to actually come.
at most.